Another package in the mail. Next on Lead Bullets for Life. Hi, Lead Bullets for Life here. Thanks for joining this morning. I received this LYMAN number 49 edition in the mail. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. This one here has the jacketed and cast bullet loads for all calibers. Now I wanted one also for, it's called the LYMAN cast bullet manual, and that's the next one I'm going to be getting. But this one here has some good information on it. I've always wanted LYMAN handbooks, and they're very good, and I usually pretty much go by the load data. Unfortunately, there's no information about the mold types and the abbreviations, but it has more information about abbreviations as far as like caliber, burn rates of powder. What else do they have in here? Type of bullet abbreviation, formulas for useful formulas such as how they get foot-pound per square inch, things like that. And so, but yes, if you can go on eBay and get them, they're really cheap. Probably under 25 bucks for free shipping. Some are used. You can get them for less than 20 bucks, used. But the next one I'm going to get is the LYMAN cast bullet book. Anyways, we're also going to be making 38 specials shorts again, and this time I'll be using a 158 grain round nose LYMAN 358-250, and it weighs out to be about 166 grain. Also, we're going to be doing the 130 grain LYMAN 358-242 LM and the Lee 102 grain round nose as well. Now the difference is on the first test was that I've made the I'll be making the 38 shorts a little bit more aggressive, I guess you can say, deeper seating and a heavier crimp on the ogive. So that'll be what my next task will be before the end of the video. But anyway, let's get started, and we'll go in the garage. We'll do a little casting and do a little weights and measurements. All right. Right now I got the garage door open, so it's going to be a little noisy. Commute traffic up there. All right, on with the gloves. All right, hopefully this is warmed up enough. And what I'm looking for is nice filled out bases. And let's take a look here. Wonderful. Alright. So the first two came out pretty good. Continue on. Hey, nothing like casting bullets on your day off. I love it. Alright, so right now I got the thermometer set at like 700. Wonderful. Nice, shiny, filled out base bullets. 102 grain LYMAN. I'm sorry, 102 grain Lee. Beautiful. Looking good. Guys, if you're thinking about getting into cast bullets, it's not that difficult to start. You know, you just gotta get the lead. The production pot like this is $60. You can get the 10 pounders for like 40 bucks for shipping and all. And these molds, $19.95. Pair of gloves, $5 at Lowe's. An old towel. You know, some A-locks if you like, or just go down to Harbor Freight and powder coat them. You know, I suggest getting red, but I'm going to experiment with a couple of others. I'm going to see if I can mix the white and the black together and see if I can get a gray color to make them look closer to lead bullets. Alright guys, I'm going to stop the filming, and then from there we're going to powder coat and then load bullets up. Just stay tuned for that. All right, so the 102 grains are finished up, and what we did was I made about an extra 80 to even out the pile. So we have 100 rounds of 102 grain Lee. We have over 100 rounds of 158 grain LYMAN, and we have 130 grain LYMAN. So what we're going to do now, and we'll go ahead and weigh out and measure out the 102 grain. Alright, so I got my RCBS Rangemaster 750, and we're going to place one bullet on the calibrate scale. 105.1. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and measure out the bullet diameter. Let's try another one here. And we have 357 on the nose. That should work. Alright, so to get this set up, is what you're going to need is a 38 special die. Okay, and that's to size and decap the small 38 special shell. From there, you're going to use a 9mm flaring die and powder charge. And next here, you're going to use a 9mm seating die. And this is what you'll need to set up the 38 special shorts. Okay, so we're done with the finished product. Now, basically what I want to do is feature the 102 grainers, because this is the one without having issues in the past. So what we did, as you can see, it's got a heavy crimp over the ogive, and the powder charge is not 2.4 grain, but it's going to be 2.8 grains of red dot. And so again, you know, with the 158 grain, these are loaded with 3.2 grains of power pistol, and also the 130 grain, 3.2 grains of power pistol. Also, guys, I just want to give you a tip. So what I did was I had purchased the Lee cutter, and I also purchased the Lee trimmer for the 38 Smith & Wesson. Now, the 38 Smith & Wesson, what it does is that when you use it, it cuts it down to 7.65 inches. So if you look on the 38 Smith & Wesson, I'm going to show it to you right now, and it's going to show you the dimensions for loading this caliber. Alright, so here we got it. So here it talks about the test components. Now if you look right here, it says like trim to length. It's actually 0.765. Okay, even though the case shows 0.775. But this is loaded to the specs of 0.765. So the ball cutter from Lee and the 3-jaw chuck, what happens when you use it with the ball cutter, okay, it trims it to 0.765. So let's go ahead and I have a sample right here that I just made earlier. This one here is 0.764, which is close to 765. So that's acceptable for loading the 38 Smith & Wesson shorts or the 38 Smith & Wesson, and it's recommended by LYMAN. So it's easier to do it this way by using the drill and the 3-jaw chuck with the cutter, and you just put the shell in, let it go through, and it's done. Chain for it, you know, while it's still on the drill with your Lee or RCBS chamfer tool, and you come out with some really decent cases. But anyways, guys, this is Lead Bullets for Life. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to show the test video probably tomorrow on the cartridges here. So for now, we'll just talk about, you know, a little bit about the stuff I was using today as far as equipment goes, and as far as the LYMAN 49th edition. So getting good information and getting good books and reloading manuals from a reputable company is detrimental as far as reloading. A lot of information on there that even a experienced reloader like me can learn. There's a lot of things about reloading that I don't know about everything. I mean, I'm doing this over 30 plus years, but there's so many things there that talk about attention to detail and things like that. And that makes a big difference as far as your safety and the cartridge's all-around performance. All right, Lead Bullets for Life. Thanks for joining me today. We'll talk to you next time, and we'll see you at the range. All right, take care.